Bam! Back like I never left. What's up with the squad? It says your favorite RT with Uncle Tendencies. I got Coach Coleman in the building. The CC show. Look, he trying to get his light together. Hold on. Light it up, Coach. Light it up. Light it up, Coach, over there. Light it up, Coach. Get the lights on. Okay, Coach got a little glitch or something going on. I don't know what's going on over there. He getting it together. But we back right here. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Coach, what's happening?
What's happening Sunday Funday? It's been like a sensational Sunday of women's college hoops. My, oh my, oh my. Not a surprise, but my, oh my. Not a surprise, just my, oh my. The game will call you out. Auntie, the game will call you out.
Won't it? It just called the Baltimore Ravens out. 1-2-3 Cancun. The Steelers just beat them. Yeah, Steelers. I just saw that, Marcus. Yeah, 1-2-3 Cancun. Take your ass to the Cancun. Take your ass to Cancun.
That was for the division title, what?
It was for the division title in the fourth spot in the playoffs. Eliminated. 1-2-3 Cancun. Dr. Ivy Girl, what's happening? Lisa Pugh, what's up? Marcus JTV, what's up, man? Y'all come on in. Let's talk. Come on in, let's talk. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. It's your favorite bedtimes hoops show. We got a lot of pick'ems we got to do. We got unrivaled pick'ems. We doing pick'ems through Wednesday night because we won't see Coach again until Wednesday night. So we got a lot of stuff we got to get through. Missed that field goal. Who? Yeah, usually that's who? Oh, Justin Tucker would hit that thing. Yep. Well, can't win them all. Back to the drawing board. But I'm not going to talk football. We're going to talk hoops. What a day of hoops. What a weekend of hoops. What a great start to conference hoops, period. Let's just say that, right? Let's just say that. A great start to conference hoops, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me, man. We've been having a good time with hoops. I'm trying to show up when y'all asking me to show up. So I've been trying to act right. Now, somebody said, now let's just understand. Let's talk about this, y'all. Somebody said, hey, can we just watch all the LSU games together? Listen, I'm not going to make that promise to y'all, okay? I'm not going to make that promise to y'all, okay? But what we will do is look at their schedule and see what their schedule look like and see if there's something that we can make happen for us, okay? That's what I can agree to do. If we can agree to that, then we can be okay. I see this week that we got the product. And the product is gonna play Silas Swords, so that should be interesting. That's coming up this week. Duke and Cal, that might be interesting. LSU and Georgia on Thursday. Okay, they play on Thursday.
Duke, Cal is getting better. I know it doesn't seem like because they have 1 year, but Cal to me is getting better.
They are. Missouri, yeah. So it's some stuff to see. NC State gonna play Clemson. Michigan State gonna. Oh, hey, coach. I'm gonna hold you up because I don't know if you watch everything, but you got called out on the show. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I listened yesterday.
Yeah, you got called out. So did you want to take any time to address that or anything? Let everybody know something. Anything you want to tell us about what happened, about who everything?
No, not really. I think Washington still won. So. That stands that.
You gonna try to stand on that one, Coach?
Yeah.
I don't know if the baseline brunch ladies is gonna let that one fly, Coach. The ladies say, Coach, they're not gonna let you live that one down, Coach. They're not gonna let you play that
I
way.
get it, but I don't. From a coach's point, I don't go. Everything is not stats. Everything is who keeps your team together in your program and does the
See, this ain't
intangibles.
no. This ain't fair. This ain't fair. See, what you're not gonna do? You're not gonna just be able to just go to your coaching certificate on us sometime. You ain't gonna- he got real
I
serious on
love
it.
it.
He got real serious on it. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows his resume read different than everybody's, right? So he say, hey, see, from a coaching standpoint, sometimes when you're looking in your coaching eye with your third eye through your coaching eye, and what you see is what you not saw, because not what you saw is what you didn't see, because what you didn't see is what you saw. You understand? You got to listen to him close now. You got to listen to him close. My man say, hey, now, no, with your coaching eye, what I seen was what it was. He went to the coach's room. Yeah, he was like, everybody who got a coach's real whistle, coach's whistle, say something. Everybody else, shut up. See, that ain't fair. You ain't gonna have that. You're not gonna be able to pull your card here, sir. Not gonna be able to pull your card here, okay? You ain't gonna be able to pull your card. Okay?
I'm telling you, you're hilarious.
Them ladies say, hey, coach, you got some explaining to do. But all jokes aside, we will look at the games for LSU on a weekly basis and see if it's something that we can do. Now, here's the thing. On Thursday, the best that I can do for you all, on Thursday, the best that I would be able to do is to start the game with y'all. With the LSU Georgia game, we can start. But when South Carolina comes on, it'll be about South Carolina. Okay, that's what it is. That's how it be. So if we want to agree to that, while they still number 5, put some 5s in the chat. I need
I
to
don't think
see.
they're gonna be number 5 this week. But
So next time you might have to put double digits to vote for these jokers the next time. So I'm just saying right now, while we still can put 5s in the chat, if we want to be live for LSU Georgia, I need to see some 5s in the chat. And I got to see, and I'm going to ask a couple days. I'm going to give y'all some time to vote and everything, because it ain't everybody not here at the same time and everything. But if y'all want us to be live for that game, 5s in the chat. I don't know where to go. I'm not really sure where to go.
Where do we go from here?
I think the best thing to do, Coach, is to do scorers, but just today's scorers, please.
Yeah, just today, Sunday scorers. You got it.
Okay, I'm seeing some 5s. Okay, Mocha Latte, what's happening? Okay, let's see. You got them falling out the top 10. Yeah, maybe double digits next time, Coach. While you in the coach's room, right? I don't need to go in there. Coach Coleman, my bad, sis. I got caught in up. Coach made on that one. Yeah, no, You gonna have your Georgia shirt on, okay? Oh, so the question is, because it was asked if I would do all the LSU games. I'm not promising that. But what I said that I would do is at 5s. If y'all put 5s in the chat, I will start on Thursday with the LSU game. But when South Carolina starts, it will become a South Carolina conversation. And that's it. That's what I said. So if I see some 5s, I'll come up early for 6:30. We'll talk LSU, Georgia. I'm here to see this game. I'm gonna watch the game anyway. That's the game we were talking about. Okay. So there's that. I think the best thing to do though, Coach, is to go ahead and get scorers from today and then talk game. We can kind of talk game to see how the fan feels. So today's scorers, 62 in the chat. I'm actually 64 in the chat. If they like and share, they both right there. Run them up, Coach. Scorers from today's games.
You have your scorers for today's game. You're going to go with number 24, Michigan State, playing in East Lansing on today. Illinois coming in off a great win over Maryland, and it was the Spartans, number 24 in the nation right now. 81, Illinois, Fighting Illini, 75. Let's go to the scorers for the winning Spartans. Double-digit scorers is Grace Van Sluten with 15, Rashonda Jones, 15, Kennedy Blair, 19, and Emma Shoemate with 11. That is your double-digit scorers for the Spartans and that game. Going to slide over to number 18, Notre Dame. I don't know for how long. 68 playing in Durham at the Duke Blue Devils. Duke 82. Let's go with the double-digit scorers for Duke. And by the way, Hannah Hill Dr. did have 22 just because she's kind of a starer. Toby California had 20 points. Delaney Thomas 10 and 12. Double double club. Yeah, Ashlyn Jackson 13. Mayor had 23, and Riley Nelson with 11 extra double-digit scorers for the winning Duke Blue Devils. And that game going over to number 11. I remember this time, Kentucky against the former hands on your knees. Kelly Harper back in SEC action. It's good to see you back, Coach Harper. Kentucky 74 with the win in Lexington on today. They're standing with the number 11 in the nation against Mizzou. Came in at 12, ending with 12-5 record right as now with that loss. They managed to score 52 points in a losing effort. Kentucky's double-digit scorers goes like this: Clara Strack, 19 and 10, double club. Tony Morgan, 18. Jordan Obi, 10. And that is your double-digit scorers for the Kentucky Wildcats in that game. Let's go over to Stanford Cardinal. They're 13 and 3. They're unranked. They had 77 points against number 16 in the nation, Tar Heels in Chapel Hill, 71. It looks like there might be some moving around on the polls coming this week. Just mentioning. Let's go over to Stanford. Stanford double-digit scorers. They're the winning team. Stanford double-digit scorers of this game is Laura Sumphi, 13 points. Courtney Ogden, 21. And Chloe Clardy with 12. And Alexis Eschmeyer with 10. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Stanford Cardinals over the ranked Tar Heels. And that game. Let's go over Rutgers playing in Columbus, Ohio on today. Rutgers 49 points. Ohio State Buckeyes ranked number 19 in the nation as of now, and they scored 71 with the victory in Valley Center Arena in Columbus, Ohio. Let's go over to the double-digit scorers for the Buckeyes. Elsa Lememilia with 10 and 11. Double club. Jelani Cambridge, 18. Chance Gray, 17. And that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Ohio State Buckeyes in that game. Playing number 3, South Carolina and Florida in Gainesville with the scrappy Florida Gators, Liv McGill and them, O'Neal family. Just very, very. We'll talk about that soon. Here is your double-digit scorers for your number 3, South Carolina Gamecocks. Rolls Royce Joyce Edwards, 11 and 10, double club. Medina Ocott, 12 and 17. Yes, you heard that correctly. Double club. Tessa Johnson, 15 points, and that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Gamecocks in that game. Let's go over to Ole Miss playing in Texas. Close one, almost counts in horseshoes, but it was a whale of a game. Number 15, Ole Miss 64. Number 2, Texas 67. It did go all the way down to the wire just like that. Let's go over to the double-digit scorers of the winning team, Texas Longhorns. Madison Booker, 15 points. Brandon Cunningham with 10. Jordan Lee with 17. And that is your double-digit scorers for that game. And I think it's a shame that a point guard was the leading rebounder. The point guard, Rory Harmon, had double-digit assists. I stand corrected. Over to Mississippi State. Oh goodness. Mississippi State going into Norman today, and it was all Boomers and Sooners. Number 8 of the nation, Oklahoma Boomers Sooners. 95 for them and 47 points for Mississippi State. Let's go over to the double-digit scorers for the Oklahoma Sooners. Sahara Williams, 12 and 11, double-digit, double club. Reagan Beers, 15 and 11, double club. Aaliyah Chavez, 17. Zaya Van, Vaughn with 16 and 11. Double club. Verhulst, Peyton Verhulst with 12. And Smith, K. Smith with 11. That is your double digit scorers for the Oklahoma Boomer Sooners in that game. Number 20, Nebraska playing in Lincoln, Nebraska against the Purdue Boilermakers. It is 78 for the number 20 team in the nation. Cornhuskers and 62 points for the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's go to the double-digit scorers from the Nebraska Cornhuskers on their win today. Eliza Maupin with 13. Brett Prince, 17 points. Hake, uh, Colin Hakey, I want to say with 11 points. Amaya Hargrove with 13. And that's the double-digit scorers for the winning Cornhuskers in that game. Let's go over. It was another close game in Ames. Iowa, Baylor Bears go in number 22 to the number 10 Iowa State. They go in Iowa State in Ames, and they squeak out the victory in a early victory and a big victory for Baylor Bears. And number 10 Iowa State 70 and number 22 Baylor 72 points. Let's go over to the double digit scorers for the Baylor Bears. Jonathan Geitenbeek with 11, Little Page Bugs 13 and 20, double club. Talia Scott 21, Yu-Ting Ding with 12, and that is your double digit scorers for the winning Baylor Bears. And that game. Let's go over to Louisville and number playing in the Yum Center. I like that name. KFC Yum Center. Louisville, number 13 with 85 points. They welcomed or unwelcomed Virginia Tech Hokies. 85 for Louisville, 60 for Virginia Tech Hokies. Let's go over to the double-digit scorers for Louisville Cardinals. Ziegler with 18 points. Randolph with 11, Barry and Murray Berry with 13, and that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Cardinals and that game. It's going over to Tennessee, number 23, Tennessee playing in Auburn. Tennessee 73, Auburn Tigers 56. Let's go over to the double-digit scorers for Tennessee. We got 18 points for Talasia Cooper. And Janiah Barker had 17. And that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Tennessee Vols. And that game. LSU. Number 5, LSU 61. Number 12, Vanderbilt playing in Vanderbilt. And
take me through there, Coach. Take me through there.
65. Take me through there. And so Vanderbilt won by 4 points, and it was interesting last 3-4 minutes of the game. We'll talk about it. For the winning Vanderbilt Commodores, we have Michaela No Breaks Blanks 32 points, Galvin with 14, and that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Vanderbilt Commodores against LSU. Here we go. We got number 7 Maryland 82. Number 2 Maryland 82 playing at home at the Xfinity Center in College Park, Maryland 82 points. Indiana 67 points. And so Maryland's double-digit scorers for the winning team. Mamado, 12 and 15. Double club. Gucci Lucci Okanawa, 34 points. And that is your double-digit. That's your double-digit scorers for the winning Maryland Terps and that game. And my goodness, I think we got through all of Sunday's Fun Day scorers. Oh, Sundays, ranked teams, games. Congratulations to all the double-digit scorers and all the games played on Sunday's Women's College Hoops Sunday Fun Day. This has been brought to you by Wanda's Wings. Wanda's No Bust Downs. Get your whole handful of wings. Mama's wontons. Hold the olives. Don't forget the mint julep or the julep mints. Which way did I say it? I don't know. Back to you, Auntie. What you got?
All right, breaking news, y'all. I got an update on the schedule for tomorrow. Now what? Now what? Got a special now what? Kicking off at 12:45 p.m. Eastern for the Unrivaled Kickoff Pull-Up. Hang out with me and nephew, 12:45 p.m. Eastern. Also, mark your calendars. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. This is an important announcement. Look, Baseline Brunch, a special Baseline Brunch edition tomorrow evening, 5:15, before the second round games of Unrivaled Pull Up. We're gonna talk the Sunday shift, all of the shockers. We're gonna talk the top 10 upheaval with the panel. So pull up for that. And we got then after that we have Unrivaled coverage. I'll be live for the Unrivaled games. Then of course there is On the Court with Jay and Sis, the Unrivaled wrap up after all of the games today. So mark your calendars, some changes for tomorrow. Y'all got it? Yes. Now, let's talk hoops, coach. What did you like about today? What didn't you like about today? Let's talk about it.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with first. You know, we gonna always talk South Carolina, so we say the best for last. I need to go with Talia Scott Baylor Bears going into a very tough atmosphere. Iowa State. Jada's playing. They play. Here's the thing, but Jada Williams played the top game, 28 points, and Audie Crooks 26 points. But just the stick to itiveness and the leadership of really Talia Scott today that would got them to the finish line in a very tough place to win right now at Iowa State and Ames. And so it was a back and forth game most of the game. It was a game that, you know, Big 12 is not it's not boring, it's not exciting, but it was an intense game, and it's interesting to see what Baylor, what they're going to do with this win this early, if that makes sense. It'll be interesting to see, and can we keep Talia Scott healthy after coming in was an ankle injury, technically. So those are things to look at, and then will there be development? I think the question point I have for Baylor is I'm concerned a little bit because I don't see enough significant contribution, or is there enough development going on with non-starting players that you're supporting? You know, your supporting cast, as I've heard. I think it was nephew say, "HJ, I like that. I like that phrase, supporting cast or supporting role, right? Supporting players. Everybody's important." So definitely wanted to point out that game. I think that's a significant win there in Big 12, and with TCU losing. But I'm gonna stop right there. What's your thought? I'm gonna start with that game first before I go on a tangent.
So Talia Scott, great win for her. Great win for Talia Scott. They pulled this thing out. It looks like it's Talia Scott or bust. Lil Page, I take that back. Dariana Lil Page Bug stepped up today. She had been not scoring like she had normally been scoring. So she found a bucket today to go with the rebounds. So great win for Baylor. I also just I got a chance to watch the Iowa State presser, and I just got to shout out Audie Crooks, man. Audie Crooks is a leader. Audie Crooks said everything that I wanted to hear from a kid that just took a tough loss about how they'll be better and how she'll be better. Took ownership, accountability, great energy. I just wanted to take the time, just really give her flowers, man. That's just the way to be a leader in the loss. Looking to see the way Iowa State bounces back, and Baylor, you know what I'm saying, looking to see if they can continue to build into the future. You know what I'm saying? They got to stack some wins up. They got to stack some wins up here soon. So, let's go. Let's go. What else you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Notre Dame not being able to get anything against Duke. There now there's concern. Now you're in trouble. Now you're in trouble. But also credit to Duke. Duke played a tough non-conference schedule. and that helps you with conference play. So we point out they didn't perform well, they didn't win, but then it helps. I really believe their tough non-conference schedule helped them for conference play. So um, I think that's a benefit of a ranked non-conference schedule compared to what some of the other ACC teams' schedule look like. So I just want to point. I'm not a Duke fan, but I'm just saying we talk about strength of schedule or challenging yourself in schedule, and I believe that these conference wins are a result of playing ranked teams early before conference play.
Mm, okay, okay, okay. I can understand that. I can understand that. In the last loss for LSU, rebounding was the issue, but this game they won on the board. So did Kim misinterpret the reason for the loss? Okay, see, I want to get right into the LSU game. Okay,
Okay.
with that, I
All
don't. Uh, so I don't know if I mean we're here when FM was in the chat last show. FM said a lot of things. FM said Kim said she didn't have ballers, and Kim said that she said she don't got ballers yet. Kim said that her freshman lost the game today. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, she put the freshman right out there. Put the freshman right out there. She said ain't no ballers over there. What else did she say? But the thing that she didn't say is that she messed up.
I don't think you ever heard
she went away from what was working. Can we get Gino to switch conferences with Kim Oki? Yeah, if their football team was stronger, probably. Yeah, and Big Foe ankle.
I mean, that's a real thing.
Kim said she don't know how bad it was, but it was something about an ankle. Okay. Big Four failed to score. Yeah, Big Four didn't score. She didn't score. Yeah. We don't do, but yeah, no, she had 0 points. I think what I saw was them go away from what was working. What I saw was them start Malaysia, and what I thought they should have done was just rode the wave with Malaysia. Kim is going to have to be, like you brought her over there, you're going to have to trust her. Malaysia had a bad turnover. I get that. Y'all can talk about that, but Malaysia did a whole lot of other things really good today. Malaysia was defending. Malaysia was up in people's jerseys. Malaysia had a want-to about her. Malaysia was leading. Malaysia was communicating. Malaysia was settling her team down. Malaysia was telling them, hey, we need to stop. I'm watching all of these things that Malaysia was doing. Malaysia shouldn't have been on the bench at the end of the game. Shouldn't have been a back and forth with her. I'm just saying. Either you're gonna let her go or you're not.
I mean, I'm going back to the same thing that you and I talked about before. You have a player that has big game experience and clutch time experience, and in one point in time they beat you in clutch games. So why wouldn't you put that out there and let them go to work? So you got to get out of your own way sometimes as a coach and even a player. Get out your own way and let them go to work. And then Malaysia is sometimes it's in that particular situation where your team roster is. I'm going to have to live with some mistakes so we can get it better as a team with Malaysia for a while we out there, so we can get some cohesion, as you said. That was one of the words from the other live. Okay, what you saying, Auntie?
Well, yeah, and Malaysia had found something that was working with her and Zakiya Johnson. Lay was penetrating, and if they were stopping Lay, she was dumping it, a nice little dump off over to Zakiya Johnson, who was figuring out how to score through Sasha, how to score through Mitchell, right? This is what they was doing. They had a nice little 1-2 going for a minute, and then they broke that all up for what? See, to me, you ride that, and then you go to MK12. You gotta get MK Dub in. So to me, that was enough 3 to try to fight with what Vandy was doing. But you also had to keep the defense on the floor. Malaysia had people in hell out there. She had little Galvin in hell, man, in hell. Little Chi-Town fought and they got to the win and shit, and this was a good win for that freshman. But she was in hell for most of the day.
That's true. Look, we got receipts.
let my laser have a chance with Michaela Blake's. Make somebody have to stay in front of my laser.
Never did. Never did that. And that's what we got to go back to.
I think Lay had a nice 3. I don't know how many 3s she took. I remember seeing her make at least 1 3. But it wasn't like she was playing out of control. She was making the right play. She was making the passes. She took her shots in the spots that she was supposed to take them for the most part. She was getting down on the floor, fighting about the ball. Like, that's everything that you want from a leader, from a point guard, from the person, And then they slid her over, and she wasn't even the point guard. They had her out there with Rashard. So I liked Rashard and Fuwiley and Johnson on the floor with Joyner and Williams. Now I'm sorry that means that the other Johnson ain't on the floor, but I was picking Zakiya Johnson in that moment. Now, I don't know why Flauze didn't score. I don't know if she had a bad game. I don't know if her ankle was hurt. I don't know if it was a combination of it all. I don't know if it was the defense. I have to go back and look. I don't care. But she wasn't giving anything in those moments.
So you got to go to a different option.
I think so, but I ain't never coached nobody. This is just me talking from the couch, homie.
So here's the thing: when something is working, you stay with it. And this is where basketball becomes football, Auntie. Like, you run in the ball, and you run it until they slow it down, and then now you can go to the air. Like you said, now you can go to your passing game.
Oh yeah,
in the air is football. So this is where basketball resembles a little bit. But we're gonna keep doing this till you stop the rushing, and then now, just when you thought you stopped it, you just opened up the passing game, the passing lanes for us, and then we're gonna get MK Dub in this and Jada. You know what I'm saying? Rashad's gonna go to work, and you go down the list. So the thing is that I think what did the damage here is that you can't allow. Michaela Blake, no Brace Blake's is going to score double digits, but if most of the time, if you look at the past games, if scores in those 30s, most of the time Vanderbilt wins. Let's be honest, right? And so the thing is not stopping them, not giving it a donut, but reducing the average. So now if you just hold Blake's to 20 points, you win the game.
Okay. I hear you. And listen, this is true. And I'm with y'all in the chat too. I don't know when she hit her ankle. I don't know. I don't remember seeing that in the game. But Kim said no excuses.
Right.
No excuses. No excuses. So, what we talking about? But here's the thing: you can't hope a moment for a kid. You can't hope a moment. You can't hope a moment in sports. You know what hope a moment gets you? Interception on the goal line in the Super Bowl. When you could have just had beast mode score for you. You understand? That's what hoping a moment for somebody. You can't make somebody the face of something. You can't make something somebody's moment. They got to earn that shit.
That's right.
See, the thing that I saw the most today in the LSU game was what happens when there's not a standard. Now, my laser was able to go out and perform because she plays to a standard. She's obviously played somewhere else. Michaela Williams. They probably should have went to her a little bit more. She was a little bit more quiet than I wanted her to be, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch the game and see why that was. But the thing that I saw was, now y'all told me Big Four didn't score at all. Now, when you're having a rough game, Joyce Edwards was having a terrible game today. Terrible game. What did Joyce do? Start rebounding, start finding other people, trying to figure it out, playing through the mistakes, figuring out other places to be able to be impactful. I never saw other people. I never saw that happen with LSU. And I know y'all be like, you being cocky. He's making about South Carolina, but it was on display today. We played an ugly game, a throw the tape out game. I don't ever want to see that. Well, I'm gonna watch it again because I watch all the games. But from a coach's standpoint, from a player standpoint, that's get that out your mind game. Right, that's not us game, right? It was sloppy. We was on the floor, falling, slipping, turned the goddamn ball over 21 times, but still figured out how to dig out a win with 21 turnovers. You know why? Because we still won the rebounding war. Blake's was cooking. Blake's was cooking for.
Cooking.
Cooking. I would have put Malaysia on her to harass her for a little bit.
Yeah, they did it.
You know why? You know why? Because I remember Malaysia in Paris. She get up for that type of shit. Do you remember Lay with Hannah Hidalgo? If you don't, go back and watch the game. It's one of my favorite games. Not because of the behind the back fancy shit that Lay did, but because of the back and forth that was going on between Hannah and Lay. Hannah get up for that type. Lay get up for that type of stuff. Now, Hannah gave us almost 30, but she took an L and lost by I don't remember how many. It was too much to too little. But Lay is cut for them moments.
Yeah.
It's about knowing your personnel. It's about knowing your team. What get them going? What make other people be like, oh, I don't know yet. Send somebody else in the room first. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's dark. You go see. See, I'm the go see person. I'm going to go see. Then hey, it's cool in here. Come on. Some people, hey, go in there and cut the light on for me. I don't need you to cut the light on for me, homie. Kim in the press conference also blamed her upperclassmen for the 22 turnovers. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Contributed it to discipline, focus, and fatigue. Games are lost during the total 40 minutes. Not 1 or 2 possessions. Better believe it. You still laughing to hear me say, get up. Get up. Get your ass up. Yeah. What can I say? We just having a good time. But at the end of the day, those are the things that I saw. Just for I ain't got, coach went to his coaching paperwork on me and stuff earlier. I ain't got no coaching paperwork. That's what I saw. That's just what I saw. But go ahead, coach.
So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that both teams weren't really rebounding that great. They both had they had some deficiencies in the post, and it was just who had the better scheme to cover that, to battle out of that. But when you have Michaela Blake, I think that was a key point there. And then Sasha Washington had some key moments for him, just being physicality, making it tougher. And then the second half, Vanderbilt just made it tougher. They didn't give LSU easy looks in the second half. LSU had easier looks at the basket in the first half compared to the second half. So Vanderbilt was able to turn it up. Maybe it was because of home court support advantage. They got turned up more defensively. It made it tougher for the shots. Also, though, I still want to give credit to MK in pulling her team to that. MK can't do it by herself. I'm impressed with the offensive tenacity to get her team to where they're right there to finish it. But sometimes you can't do it by yourself. You need help of other teammates to finish the game for you. And that comes with coaching decisions and coaching management and rotations. And so when a coach tells you, when the coach shows you who they are in the press conference, in the presser, believe them. Believe them. That's who they are, and that's how they coach. They're not going to change today or tomorrow. So I'm just respectfully saying that's how it goes.
Okay. Today, Flage looked like a very overrated basketball player. I'm sorry, but I can't ignore eye test result. Overrated in what sense? Overrated in what sense? People say overrated a lot of times. Tell me, what does that mean for you? What does overrated mean?
You're right. Well, on the other side, I would say that I'm not an LSU fan, but Big Four can play. That's a hooper.
So overrated or a bad game today?
Yeah, we have off games.
Overrated or a bad game?
Yeah, no.
I want to be able to really have that conversation, right?
Right.
One thing, like, because I don't want to act like this kid's not a national champion, right? I don't want to act like this kid. To me, I think that there's been a lack of development. While she seems to be in amazing shape, I think there's been a lack of development in her basketball skill set at LSU. And I think that's unfortunate. I think she's been stunted her growth and development has been stunted in this program that she gave 4 years to. And at the end of the day, I think that's the thing that's most disappointing is that in this day and age where she could have transferred and people have transferred and went on and done better in other places, coach, she stayed true here, and it's not panning out to having her prepared to go be a pro. And so I don't know if that, and I'm not saying that she's not one of those players who gets to the dub and plays, it's more space in it. She looks better. I don't know if that happens. Right. But for right now, I can't say one thing that it's like, shit, man, Flage really killing that from freshman year to right now. Now, one thing that I can say, maybe her shooting, her 3-point shooting, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Am I tripping? Y'all talk to me. But I do want y'all to, Sydney, I do want you to tell me what you mean by overrated. In what way? What do you mean there? Go ahead, coach. While we waiting on the chat. Go ahead. 111 in the chat. Y'all run them likes up for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's overrated. It takes 5 players to win a game. Players have off games because of good defense schemes or other things that may be going on. Flage, again, I'm not going to repeat everything. Obviously, I'm very agreement. Flage, Big Four is a hooper and is a winner, knows how to win. And sometimes it's you're a product of your circumstance and situation as a program that you play in. So if you're not getting the support and development, or they're not pushing for that growth and development, then you become an easy scout, or it's easy to take away some options. But at the same time, the for a skilled player, that's a higher league Division One. That's a hooper. Definitely that's a hooper. My book always. So no, I was there. I don't know. I'm not late. I don't want to speak for that young lady. That's a great question, but I don't want to speak.
I don't know how she feels. You know what I'm saying? I still see disappointment at the end of games. I think that Lay still walks in the games expecting to win. I think that Lay still walks in the games wanting to be on the floor to close. I think Lay walks in the games wanting to be able to impact. So I don't think that she lace him up to lose ever. Right. So I think that shit's still sticking her, still stick what they say, sticking her craw a little bit. That's the old people say, yeah, sticking her craw still, I think. I don't know that she has as much say in it right now, right? But there's that. Miracle Rider, what's happening, fam? I believe we won today because defense travels, and if you think Lay can't defend when she wants to, ask Deja Kelly. Shit, you ain't got to tell me, Sydney. You ain't got to tell me, Sydney. That's how come I kept saying, but that kid is a closer. That's a gamer. You gotta know your personnel. You gotta know your talent. Gotta know your talent, man. Gotta know your talent. Sometimes, like you said, the coach got to get out their own way and just let the players play.
Yep.
Sometimes you just gotta let kids. Sometimes you just gotta let them hoop.
That's
just
it.
Go hoop.
Just hoop.
It ain't nothing I can tell you other than go hoop. You got to go want it more than them right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a find a mismatch and take advantage of it.
That's it. I mean, it becomes a simple game at a certain point.
But that's enough about Lay now. It's another one. That's it. Yeah, because I'm not gonna spend the whole time talking about Lay when there's somebody else that we need to talk about.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, Hannah Doggo. You done took 2 L's in a row. 2. Woo. Big Doggo. Let's talk Notre Dame.
Woof, man.
Thoughts on that game and where they stand and how they looking? Where do they go from here? Y'all talk to me. Let's talk. I ain't gonna just say, hey, LSU ain't the only one took 2 L's in a row now. Hold on. We fair around here.
I don't know if Notre Dame's gonna get a break with their schedule because ACC is wide open, so they're gonna have to figure some things out. The boys are gonna have to learn how to guard man, be one-on-one, man, defense, because that zone is just going. Depending who you play, you live by it, or, you win by it or you lose by it. That kind of Libra matchup zone, and I understand why you're doing it because it just is your personnel situation. But um, they don't have consistent scoring outside of Hannah. That's what you ran into today. And by the time they got started scoring as a team and not as an individual, it was too late into the game for the recovery. And so, you had the 82-68 result there. So that's really
Yep.
basically
Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Duke figured nothing out. I ain't going that far. I don't. The ACC is wide open. I don't know if they figured anything out, but they definitely are saying that I can't rule them out. That's what they said today. You can't rule us out, Auntie. She just seems to be more flash than substance. Of course, it may have just been a bad game. Everybody has them. Okay, Sydney, that's fair. You think she's more flash than substance? Okay.
referring to Flage.
I think we still talking about Flage.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah,
Duke has at least figured out something in the ACC.
Right, that part. Exactly.
So far, I still don't think that Duke can beat Louisville, and I still got NC State beating Duke, but that's me. Donovan being out is what's been helping Duke. Okay.
Right. You don't got to go through her.
Yeah. I've been horsing around. If we go back and look, I think the commission told us. I don't know. But I believe that they're doing better with Donovan out. So there's that. Facts are just facts sometimes, folks. Facts are just facts.
Sometimes you got to add by subtraction.
Yeah. Sometimes you just ain't fitting with the chemistry. You ain't roll. That ain't what's hot right now. Coach Ivy playing only 6 players ain't gonna win you too many basketball games. Come conference play and tournament time, Hannah not gonna win by herself. No bench. Well, but Keontae, here's the thing. She knew that coming in. That's why I'm not listening. That's why that don't make no sense to me. When it was time to get ready for the season, she knew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That ain't it. She still had time. People went and got all kind of stuff out the portal from overseas. People still bringing people in right now. 7'1" player showed up in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to try harder or something. That's why I said her seat hot to me. I'm just explaining why they're not doing nothing this year. But they didn't have nothing to do with this year anyway. Hannah was never going to be enough. Prosper, but for real, did you really think like Prosper was like, yeah, and then Prosper on their way to a natty? Hell no. What's the young lady's name? Ayanna
Moore.
Ayanna Moore is over there. She can shoot, but no.
Jesus can shoot, streaky, but you have something to work with. You have some skills. Yeah,
it's not Sonia Citron. Because the problem is that none of those people that we're talking about play defense like Sonia Citron. None of them are Liatu King.
True.
Did she think Hannah could carry? Here's the thing. I think she's listen. She's sitting up there like she Hannah #1 fan. She's sitting up there like she run the Hannah her doggo fan. What's called a thing? Fan club. Yeah. She's sitting over there listening. She looking at Hannah like she hanging on Hannah every word. Woman, snap out of it. You the coach here.
Oh my goodness, man. You funny.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's gonna be some. Hey, listen. For all y'all to say it. So listen, it's gonna be some really nice looking women down in the unemployment line. Okay. Joni, Neil. Mm-hmm. You heard me? Yeah. She thought her and Hannah was gonna get it done. Like she gonna lace them up. Ivy better get a plan, man. Ivy better get a plan. Now at least Joni got some people from overseas and stuff. She can say, "Look what I tried to do, They showed up. We got this. We trying." But I showed up and all we got is 6. I ain't got time for that.
That's a tough sell.
That's a hella tough sell. You couldn't find nobody to come play with Hannah?
You can get 8. You got 6, not even 8. Well, I guess you're queuing up the Barbie, huh?
Well, I guess. I don't know. Better figure it out. Now, DeJesus ran away from Duke, y'all said, right? And then came over here and then lost to Duke.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gucci Lucci is hooping.
Yes.
Ain't no way you were supposed to let Gucci Lucci walk out the door. But she hooping.
Duke.
Yeah.
Duke. Yeah.
Without Gucci Lucci, they were still able to beat you. See, 6 was never going to be enough. You didn't go look at the ACC. Louisville got length, shooters, rebounded. NC State, shooters, length, rebounding. Dude, they done found some defense. Toby Fournier had a game today. Better wake up, coach. Better wake up.
I'm looking at the game index.
Not you. Wake. I said they better wake up, man. Hold on.
I'm so used to you roasting me.
Now hold on, man. You tired? See, hold on.
I'm not tired.
I'm listening.
You know, when the boss talk, I thought, I had to lock in.
Now, think about this. Notre Dame should beat Boston College, right? Fair enough. Everybody agree?
Should. I don't think it's guaranteed right now.
Then after that, they got North Carolina, who, to me, North Carolina's fool's gold. But
that's 50-50 game.
Notre Dame, they better beat them. But then they got Louisville. They got UConn.
Yeah, that's not going to go well this year.
Miami, Clemson, and Cal, Stanford, Virginia Tech. Listen, Virginia been on a heater. North Carolina State. They finished the season at Louisville.
Woo!
I didn't realize that they had to play Louisville twice.
Yeah.
This ain't looking good, man. This not looking good. It's not looking good. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead, coach. I gotta grab this.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Notre Dame unless they figure. I don't know. They're not getting no early commits or anything. So it is. That schedule is pretty tough, even though it's wide open. But what Notre Dame is showing right now, it brings a lot of concerns because they have inconsistent. They got streaky shooters, and only consistent scorer is Hannah Hidalgo. So if I'm Neil Ivy, I'll be very concerned because nobody's coming in that tunnel. You don't have any 6'5" or 6'4", 6'5". You don't have Olivia Miles anymore. She's on the other side of the country at TCU in Texas doing her thing. So you don't have that additional support there of offense. Olivia Miles was great at defense, but at least you had that consistent double digits that Olivia Miles. So it's interesting to see how do you fill these. How do you not replace, but how do you bring in someone that can be supportive offensively, but also you don't have the defensive energy there right now. It's showing you gave up 82 points in Durham, and so that's the concerning part when you give up, chat fam, 82 points in a road loss. That's got to be very concerning. That's very alarming and very concerning, even though it's early in the conference play. You got to get back in the lab, got to get back in the gym, in the practice lab, and figure out something real quick, because that went 0 to 100 real quick. And speaking of Fool's Gold, Stanford did it in Chapel Hill, fam. Stanford got it done in Chapel Hill by 6 points. I guess it was a close game, so I don't. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't. I don't. They're at number 16. North Carolina Tar Heels are at number 16, but how long do they stay in the top 25? We'll see. You have to be. That's right, AB. You have to be road warriors in conference play. You got, but definitely. Okay, so Keon say you think Notre Dame's going to lose 6 to 8 more games, unranked different teams. Stanford and Syracuse, I believe, might be. Yes, Syracuse is playing well. Thank you for mentioning them. They're trying to put something together. Don't leave out Virginia. Virginia's playing well, and like you said, Stanford is playing well. So I gotta agree with you. I agree with you on that. I don't know if they could be the if is Virginia Tech and ACC. Somebody refresh my memory. I believe so. I mean, the way they're playing as of today, the way they're playing, I don't like Virginia Tech, Syracuse. They lost to Georgia Tech already. It was unranked. Virginia Tech, Syracuse, and like you said, Stanford. I think those are 50-50 games. Those are 50 games. So that's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up. And I'm just looking at the proof is in the play right now. That's all I'm looking at. The proof is in the play right now. So I can see Stanford sneaking into the top 25. I think they're going to creep up on some more teams. I'm not a Stanford fan. I'm just looking at the proof is in the play in their progression here. How Stanford has grown in the game, and really is the question is Tar Heels the number 16 team? Like Auntie said, who's going there? Because in the Stanford Tar Heel game, Stanford and Chapel and Stanford and UNC both were 45% from the field goal, but Stanford shot better from the 3 point line. Question: After what Amy said, after two losses, what is the confidence like at LSU? Well, that redirection has to come from the coaching, head coach, and the coaching staff. Um, and so I think we need to pay attention to that, and they didn't. And just by the pressure from the words and the pressure by Kim Mulkey, and this is probably methods she used in the past, and this is 2025, not 1985. So
Hmm.
I don't know how those methods are going to go over with today's generations of players, and so the confidence comes to how the head coach and coaching staff uh, put forth effort to redirect and to have the short-term memory next game. It's just 2 games. You got a lot more conference to play, so you don't want to get stuck in those 2 games. But you listen to the presser, it makes it a little interesting and tough to see. Do the Hoopers rally together? Do they become teammates closer than close, or is it pointing the fingers? So, oh, yeah, I mean, we know that's the basket. You're right, Gamecocks fan. Because there is the basketonomics to these rankings when it comes to Power Four conferences and certain teams traditionally, and so I think gradually you'll see the traditional rankings fade because we're early in the NIL. I do believe that will start to kind of fade a little bit, but we're still fresh into the NIL. But I definitely agree with you. Some of these are just a traditional rankings based on those handful of teams, AAC, ACC, the one Big East team, one Big East, Big 12, and what used is not Pac-10, but not Pac-12, but it's Big 10, all the Pac-10, all the
Did
Pac-10
Stanford?
teams.
I'm sorry, coach. Remind me. Did Stanford go to overtime?
Yes, overtime. You're correct.
Okay, thank you. And it takes a free fall to change the rankings in a meaningful way.
Nothing. Yeah, I agree. Nothing stays the same. It takes time, and it's just like anything when you have a movement, pushback, and so I think the great thing about NIL and the way recruiting is in women's college hoops now, that will force it to change. Maybe not as fast as you like or fast as you think, but I think that will force it to change the rankings just by the nature of that the talent and how the talent is being spread out. across conferences in women's college basketball.
Mm.
I,
Well, go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead, coach. Go ahead, coach.
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, coach.
Keontae should creep in. Yes, I agree with you. Stanford Cardinals are because they're playing very consistent. I agree with you. All the teams that lost, but I don't think it works that way. I think they have to collect some more meaningful wins, and in that rankings um, to climb into that. So we don't see them this week if they get some more significant wins. Um, their upcoming games, they should get in there.
Don't forget, Stanford lost to NC State earlier this week. They got curve stomped. So they gonna be a moving around. There's gonna be a lot of moving and shaking. I can't wait to talk with the baseline brunch panel after these rankings and everything come out and these upsets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Well, there's that. There's that. So I got another question. So are we done with this game?
Yeah, we done.
Anything else? So I got a question for you. Did you watch Texas Ole Miss?
I didn't. I got to go back and watch. I just caught the most important part, the dramatics of it. That 67,
Okay, so you saw something. You saw some of this game. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it. So what I'm asking you and the chat for those of you who watched it, did Texas win this game or did Ole Miss lose this game?
In my eye, from my view, I'm gonna go back and watch again.
Is this your coaching eye? Is this your coaching eye? Is this your coaching eye?
Ole Miss lost the game.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you felt like if Ole Miss does what Ole Miss is supposed to do, Texas should have had an L today.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And especially when you're playing away, like that.
Okay, chat fam, let me know. I'm asking everybody. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm curious. I definitely am curious.
Yeah, Ole Miss lost the game.
Love the baseline brunch crew. Me too. I'm excited to talk to these ladies tomorrow afternoon. This is gonna be fun. I did. Texas was leading by 19 points, and Ole Miss lost the game because they had the momentum. Okay. All right, coach. Look like everybody agree with you. I got to go back and watch. I don't know. So,
right.
Then if you're Texas, where do you go from here? Because everybody was telling me about how Texas was, Texas and UConn was on a different stratosphere than everybody else in the world. They just different. So tell me.
I don't see. I mean, from this game, I don't see how Texas is on a different stratosphere. I think when you see somebody play early and they're playing well as a team early, and everyone and other teams are new to each other, and it looks like you're above the rest, right? But now it's like down to reality. And people are getting situated and settled in, and they get more comfortable with playing as a team. And yeah, I can't put Texas on the UConn level of the team. No way, no how.
If Ole Miss and Texas meet again, does Ole Miss beat Texas?
They should.
Wow. Okay. Because Texas was pretty much at full strength today, correct? Everybody was back and everything. No, everybody was back.
I mean, from my understanding.
Okay.
Let me see. Texas at 1, 2, 3.
A few more free throws. Texas falls. Okay. Okay. I hear you. Okay. It's definitely on my rewatch for tonight. I'm in the middle of the Texas A&M Georgia rewatch.
Okay.
I gotta see how Joni lost this one. Sheesh, Joni. Sheesh. I don't think Ole Miss get in that big hole again. Okay.
I mean,
So
sometimes.
So you said you saw the most important parts. Did Cody unlock something that she's going to be able to build on going forward with Ole Miss, or what did you see? What did you see?
What I seen with that was in the heat of the moment, you found you unlock a skill, but also just what you call a team chemistry
Okay.
in a heated moment, so they didn't fall apart. So it was something that the game brought together, as far as teammates and Cody taking the next step and the next level. And so I hope that continues, because that really right now that needs to be their leader. That's the one that got the heart. So I hope they continue what they kind of they fought through as a group, as a team, and you built that. So I hope they take that and keep building on it. That will help them.
Okay.
Yeah, just not just be like a one-off. Could be playing Texas and Texas, so everybody gets up. You got to have that every game. You know what I mean?
What team surprised you the most this weekend? Y'all let me know in the chat too. What team surprised you the most this weekend?
Utah, Saturday. Utah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about that. What surprised you? What did you like? And is it sustainable? Is it something that they can carry forward, or was this just like a one-time, one-off? They got up for this game.
They're playing at home, and they shot the lights off and on. Okay, they ain't just shoot them out. They shoot them off, shot them off, and then they shot them back on. They were just hot. That you cannot understand. And
Okay.
and they played defense as best as they could at home. And it was some Emily's with some Lucretias, with a handful of Lucretias in Utah. I don't know what.
Creasa was out there. Creasa.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, I know some Creases, man. I know some Creases, man. The Creases is clutch, bro. The Creases is clutch, bro. Okay, some Creases came through. All right, let me know.
Yeah.
Keep going, coach.
I didn't know how they got him to Utah, but
hey, boy, Crease be clutch.
And so, but they were, getting to the basket well. They were defending well, being scrappy on the boards, and so, and when you're playing at home, you got that extra boost, that home advantage boost there, and so. But it was just they were shooting well. They were knocking down their open shots. When they had open shots, they were knocking down most of their open shots. And let me see here. Take a look. Yeah, they shot 48% field goal for the game. Field goal percentage. Utah for the game. And 50. Listen. For the game, Utah shot 56% from the 3-point
line. Yeah, that was shooting. Shoot it.
But they were only 67% from the free throw line. TCU was 80%.
So kept fouling them.
Yep.
Like foul them jokers. Don't let them shoot another three. Just keep fouling them.
And it was a 1 rebound difference between the two teams. 35 to 34 TCU. And so, but the 10-point win came into 56% 3-point. So that was the game that's impressed. So that exposed the height thing with TCU, because TCU has height, but they're not fast. They're not. We say that's not their gift. What my word was, that's not their gift.
Wow, it's not your gift. It's not your gift.
Not your gift.
That is not your gift, homie.
Yeah, that was yesterday. So I was impressed with that game. Did you have one? Besides South Carolina playing today, did you have a surprise? Almost like, wow, I didn't see that coming this weekend.
Um, let me look at the scores again real quick. I don't want to tell no lie.
I got you. I got
I think I had Notre Dame beating Duke. I think I did, but it didn't surprise me that they lost. I told y'all about Michigan State. I told y'all North Carolina was fool's gold. I had South Carolina. I had Ohio State. I didn't think Ole Miss had a chance to beat Texas, so Ole Miss surprised me. I thought Mississippi State would have played better, but too bad for them. Baylor, Dariana Little Page Bucks pulled that win off. I like that. Louisville took care of business against Virginia Tech. Tennessee, I had LSU beating Vandy, I think. Is that what I said? Yeah, I think I said that.
you.
And the rest of them teams I don't think I thought about.
I thought I picked Vandy in my pick'ems. I could be wrong though.
I don't know. NC State. I had Georgia. I thought Penn State would have beat Wisconsin. So that's something I got to go back and look at. Keomi McMiller almost had a 40 ball, 36. They lost by 1. But they look to get 10 points together in the fourth quarter.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand how that happens. So I'm curious. And who the hell is Wisconsin? I mean,
Badgers. Right.
I mean, but I'm saying it was Sarah Williams up there last year, and they couldn't do nothing. Like now,
Right.
you got Keomi McMiller, the product, and Gracie, and come on, you get down there a 40 ball from Keomi McMiller on 14 to 22 shooting, 3 or 4 from 3, 5 or 5 from free throw, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 5 turnovers will do it every time. But I'm just saying, man, I mean, they shot 48 from the floor, 35 from 3, 75 from free throw.
Pesky Badgers. That's right.
Pesky Badgers. I don't know nobody on this team, but congratulations to y'all. I mean, yeah, for real. Congratulations to them. Dangleberry Sports Highlights. What's up, fam? No more cupcakes. Meat and potatoes. Yeah, eat your vegetables. Get your spinach. Get your spinach up, homie. Coach, I don't want to hold you any more longer. Let's go ahead and get to the pick'ems, because I know you got a long list to go. We going from tomorrow to Wednesday night. So we got Unrivaled, and Ranked Pick'ems Rapid Fire. Let's get it.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with Unrivaled first. Got on the Monday, and then we'll go into our college hoop pick'ems from Monday to Wednesday. Rapid fire. Here we go. We have pick'ems. Are you ready for this? Unrivaled. You got a 1 p.m. Eastern game on tomorrow, January 5th. You have the Mist playing the Hive. Pick'ems. Who do you have? It is the Hive or the Mist playing at 1 p.m. on True TV. Also on True TV at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Got Vinyl playing the Laces 2:15. All right, you got the Mist over the Hive as Be Will for Unrivaled. Pick up. I give it. You pick up. And as you finally chat with your pickers, we have 8 p.m. time. You got the Lunar Owls at 8 p.m. against the Rose. Okay, Shay has missed getting it done against the Hive. Gamecocks are going with the Hive over the Mist. Okay. And then the other one is Vinyl Laces at 2:15 p.m. 8:15 p.m. TNT and True TV. Got the Lunar Owls and the Rose. Big Will's got Rose. Rose over the Lunar Owls. Shay Dub, Rose. Gamecocks fan, Rose over the Lunar Owls. AB, Rose. D Will. We got all they saying the Rose is going to rise over, over the Lunar Owls. Got AB, you got the Laces over the Vinyl. Got Kia High Life has got the Hive over the Mist. Michelle Hartley's got the Luna. He's got the Owls over the Rose. Kia High Life, you got Rose over the Lunar Owls. Gamecocks fan, you're gonna go with Laces over the Vinyl. B Will's gonna go Vinyl over Aces. Lisa Pugh is gonna go Laces over Vinyl. Sounds good. We got one more game on Monday as you all get that in for Unrivaled, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, TNT and True TV. You have the Phantom and the Breeze. Phantom and the Breeze. Phantom and the Breeze. That is your nightcapper there. Lisa Pugh is going to go Mist over the Hive. Thank you very much. It's Unrivaled time. Yes, it is. So the last game, the nightcap. Nightcap game 9:15 is the Phantom and the Breeze. I pick the Gamecock fans going to get the Phantom. Say Phantom going to ghost the Breeze, huh? B Will's going to go Phantom over the Breeze. Breeze. You got Breeze over Phantom, says Safe Devin. Okay. Few more time, a few more seconds, and we're going to jump to ranked teams Monday through Wednesday. 3-day forecast of women college hoops coming up here. Now, pick us. I'm so lucky we have those pick-ups. Michelle Hartley's got the Breeze over the Phantom. Imperial says she's going to go with Breeze over the Phantom. Michelle Hartley also gave me the emoji of the Breeze. I like it. I like the illustration. Illustrious Breeze, illustrious pick-em in the chat there for Michelle Hartley. All creative and everything. Well, if not, we're going to move right on. Milk Rider for you's got the Breeze going to get it done over the Phantom. Okay. We got a 50-50, 50-50 pick'ems on that. Some Breeze, some Phantom. Okay, so we go 10, 9. Take your best shot, not your last shot, but take your best shot right now as we get the countdown for your unrivaled pick'ems. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unrivaled pick'ems is closed for Monday. That was Monday's games. I'm looking forward to the start of Unrivaled. I know you are, I am, and we are looking forward. You're going. B Will, you think the Breeze is going to need a few games to get going? We shall look. The game shall let us know tomorrow night, right? The game shall let us know. Here we go. Pick-ups. We got 3 days of women's college hoops pick-ups on tomorrow. We got Minnesota Gophers in number 6, Michigan, as of today. So far, number 6, Michigan will. That may change. They'll be playing in Ann Arbor. Good night, listen to. Good night. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know you gotta go. Thank you so much. I know you gotta go. We don't want to see you leave right now, but get some rest, my friend. Minnesota Gophers in Michigan, number 6 Michigan in Ann Arbor on 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time Monday. On Marvelous Monday, you got Shay W with Michigan. B Will says Michigan's going to get the Gophers. The Minnesota Gophers. Lisa Louay. Good to see you. I didn't see you earlier, Louay. Good to see you. Michelle Hartley says Michigan. Miracle Rider for you says Michigan. As you all finishing up your chat, the second game on Marvelous Monday, Women College Hoops, is number 14, Iowa playing Northwestern Wildcats. This will be in Evanston, Illinois, at Northwestern. Kia High Life says go blue. They're going to get it done against Minnesota Gophers. AB says Michigan's going to get it done against Minnesota. Minnesota Gophers. Did I say that right? Gophers. What is it? Gophers? So Iowa Hawkeyes against Northwestern Wildcats. I give it you pick us. Who do you have on that game? That's the last game. That's the eighth. That's the nightcap game for Marvelous Monday Women's College Hoops Lights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Got B. Will says Iowa Gamecocks fan is going to go Michigan over Minnesota. Gophers, appreciate you. Michelle Harley is going to go Iowa, getting it done over Northwestern. Keontae Byers is going to go Iowa. Gamecocks has Hawkeyes and Shea W. A lot of Iowa over Northwestern. The chat fam has spoken on this pick'em, and it seems like it's a whole lot of Iowa getting it done over Northwestern. AB says Iowa over Northwestern on Marvelous Monday Women's College Hoops Lights. Let's move on to one ranked game on Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday, Women's College Hoops on uh, January 6th. We got Oregon Ducks playing Southern Cal, which right currently at 17. That can change tomorrow. Currently 17 in the nation. They will be playing at Southern Cal. That is Oregon Ducks going to Southern Cal. That is the 10 p.m. Eastern Time game on a Tuesday. Who do you have? You got Southern Cal, or you got the Oregon Ducks or the Ducks. Michelle Harlan's got Southern California. They tell me it never rains there. B. Will has Oregon. They tell me. Milk Rider for you. Got Southern Cal. The Ducks are playing tough. I know. Don't count them out, Shay W. I'm interested in that. Gamecocks fan has South Cal getting it done against the Oregon Ducks, the Mighty Ducks, just the Oregon Ducks, but they are a scrappy bunch of play, a scrappy team for sure over the Big Ten. So Keontae Byers got Oregon Ducks, and Oregon's going to get it done, get their first ranked team win against Southern Cal. Anybody else before we move on to last but not least Wednesday night, because then I'll be back Wednesday night. Um, I'll be back tomorrow though.
Not tomorrow. Because tomorrow's come rival. I got the on the court.
Yeah, that's right. I won't be back tomorrow. I forgot. Thank you, Medusa. So here we go. So Wednesdays, last but not least, here we go. Ready, fam? We got Wednesday nights. Wonderful Wednesday, women's college hoops lights. Iowa State right now, currently at number 10, playing Cincinnati Bears. Playing Cincinnati Bears. In Cincinnati. This game, Iowa State will be at Cincinnati. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on wonderful Wednesday. Currently, number 10, Iowa State. The Cyclones or the Bears. Who do you have? Audie Crooks and Jada Williams going into Cincinnati. WKRP in Cincinnati. Iowa State got the Cyclones. Shea W. Michelle Hartley's got. Says Iowa State's going to get it done against the Bears. Cincinnati Bears. Bearcats, that is. Excuse me. Cincinnati Bearcats. I coach in high school in Ohio, once upon a time in Cincinnati, Ohio. Audie Crooks, gonna get it done. You're gonna go with Audie Crooks getting it done against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Says a Gamecocks fan. B. Will says Iowa State Cyclones gonna get it done against the Cincy Bearcats. Miracle Rider for you says Iowa State is gonna get it done against the Cincinnati Bearcats. And we continue to finish that up. Did I forget it? Keontae Byers said Iowa State. Okay. Make sure I acknowledge everyone's pick 'em there. Don't leave it up. Moving on to 7 p.m. Eastern Time game on wonderful Wednesday. Women College Hoops Lights. Ohio State Buckeyes, number 19, currently right now, number 19 nation taking on going to Champaign, Illinois to take on the Fighting Alumni. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, you got the Buckeyes or Illinois. Who do you love? I give them, you pick them. Who do you have for that game? The Buckeyes or Fighting Alumni? as they would say. We got Buckeyes is going to get it done against Illinois. Says AB. B. Will says, "Oh, the Buckeye, Ohio State is going to get it done." Sounds good to me. Keontae Byers says Ohio has it. Going to get it done. Ohio State. Michelle Harley says Ohio State's going to get it done. Gamecock says Illinois with the upset. Going to get another ranked. Said Illinois get another ranked team upset. They do it again, right? In Ohio State. That's interesting. Keep our eye on that game. Commission. Shay W. Ohio State going to get it done against Illinois. Let's see if their press is working. That's everybody believe in the press. Live by it or live by it or lose by the press, right? Full court press. We'll see what happens for the Buckeyes if they can get that press going for them. Miracle Rider for you says Ohio State is going to get it done against Illinois. On that, as you close and as you finalizing your pickings for this game, we're going to move on to another 7 p.m. Eastern Time game. Texas Tech is in number 21 currently right now in the nation against West Virginia, playing in Morgantown, West Virginia. They're going to take the number 21 ranking into Morgantown, West Virginia on Wonderful Wednesday of Women College Hoops Lights, West Virginia. Who do you have, the Mountaineers or the Raiders, or that game on 7 p.m. on a Wednesday? Who do you have? I give it. You pick them. 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 Who do you have for that? The Raiders, the Texas Tech Raiders, or the West Virginia Mountaineers? This game will be played in Morgantown, West Virginia. Gamecocks fan says Tech is going to get it done. Texas Tech and Shay W says Texas Tech is going to take care of the Mountaineers.
Is there a new player playing? Do we know? Stephanie Okochukwu
or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's a grown woman playing.
I messed it up.
Keontae Byers. B. Will says Texas can get it done. Keontae Byers says West Virginia will extend their 7-game winning streak. Michelle Harley believes West Virginia is going to get it done. AB says Texas Tech. Kia Highlight says Texas Tech. They got Okochukwu. What you say, Auntie Okochukwu? God bless you. I don't know. We're going to learn how to pronounce that right. Do some justice to that name. So as you're finishing up your pick'ems for this Texas Tech and West Virginia game, American Rider for you says Texas Tech is going to get it done in West Virginia, in Morgantown. So it looks like we got a lot of chat fan leading to Texas Tech getting it done in West Virginia, in Morgantown on Wonderful Wednesday, Women's College Hoops Lights. Let's go over to a 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time game. We have St. John's Storm playing the UConn Huskies, number 1 Huskies, in at People's Bank Arena. It's in Connecticut. It's at Hartford. So it is a home game for UConn. Is St. John going to pull an upset, or are you just going to UConn? Just go ahead. So you got the Huskies or St. John's. I don't even know why I feel like UConn. AB has UConn. Okay. Anybody else? Or we just kind of checking that like UConn already? Or we just kind of, is that auto check? Keontae Byers says, let's go Huskies. Best team. Okay. B. Will, UConn.
Coach, why you tail off? Coach, why you tail off on Keontae comments? He was like, best team. Why you do that, Coach? You ain't right, Coach. Keontae Byers comment said, let's go Huskies, best team in the country. Coach, don't do that. Coach is like, all right, Keontae, let's go Huskies, best team. Okay. All right, B. Will, UConn, St. John's. You ain't right, bro. Hey, Coach. Hey, Jackie. Hey. I ain't letting that one go. Coach was like, yeah, best team. Yeah, all right. Hey. Coach is a Gamecock. He ain't messing around. He was like, yeah, I ain't even saying that out loud. He was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know what you thought, Keontae. I thought you got me. I'm not saying it. Bro, you are funny. Coach said, yeah, all right, Keontae. Funny as hell, bro. Y'all got to catch Coach, man. I'll be listening. My man say, yeah. Go Huskies, UConn, best team in the. I'm sorry. Back to what you was doing. My bad.
Michelle Harley St. John, Sight, UConn. Miss America writing for you. UConn. Yeah, I said, oh goodness, man. Dang, Jackie. You saw that in the peanut. Dang, Jackie, be well. But yeah, I gotta be starting something up here, man. All right, so we gonna take it as UConn gonna take care of business against the St. John Storm in the big lease of the Big East. Here we go. Last game of a wonderful Wednesday women college hoops lights. It is number 8 TCU coming off a recent loss to Utah. Um, Playing Oklahoma State Cowgirls. It's the Horned Frogs and Cowgirls playing in Fort Worth. TCU will be at home. Oklahoma State will be on the road. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on a wonderful Wednesday. Women college hoops lights. Who do you have? You got the Horned Frogs or the Cowgirls? Fire up the chat with your pick 'em. I give it. You pick it. You pick it. You pick 'em. All right, man. Oh man. Keontae. AB said AB's got TCU. Keontae Byers got TCU over Oklahoma State Cowboys. Anybody else? We're gonna wait a little bit and then we go keep on moving. Don't stop. No. Oh man. Michelle Holly think the Cowgirls is gonna get it done. Another upset. B. Will says TCU is gonna bounce back and get a win against the Cowgirls on this Wednesday coming up. Women college hoops lights. All right, I'm gonna start counting down while you get your last shot in. Take that shot for your pick'ems. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number. Kia High Life at the buzzer. Basket is good. Picks TCU over the Cowgirls. America Rider, for you gets TCU in there at the buzzer. Good shot. All baskets are good. Way to take your last shot and make your shot count on that pick 'em. Pick'ems are close. Oh. May all your pick'ems come to your unrivaled and women's college hoops pick'ems this week. It's going to be exciting. That's a lot of basketball in a very short time. Can't get enough of it. Can't get enough. This pick'ems is brought to you by Little Leon's Lounge and Cigar Bar. Bring your own paper bag. Mint juleps. Back to you, Auntie.
Okay, now look, if y'all gonna be coming over here during the week and everything, we hanging out with y'all cousins for all this basketball, y'all gonna have to get along, okay? Y'all be in the chat getting along because y'all gonna be seeing each other more often and everything. Because we got unrivaled, we got college hoops, we got a lot of stuff going on. I need y'all getting along in these chats, okay? Be on time, be on time. Nah, y'all, I'm just joking. But no, looking forward to all of this basketball that's coming up, man. Glad that Unrivaled is doing, man. It's going to be an exciting 90 days of hoops. An exciting 90 days of hoops, y'all. We got a 1v1 coming up. We got Unrivaled. We're going to crown a second champion there. We're going to crown a basketball champion for the Natty. We're going to see a SEC champion get crowned. We're going to see a Big Ten champion get crowned, an ACC, a Big 12. We're going to see a lot of things happen in 90 days, y'all. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Y'all know I'm going to be at my rudest because it's hoop time, y'all. Coach, give us something positive to get up out of here.
Yeah, we have another quote from the Big Drip herself, Coach Don Staley. I have a passion for my car. And passion is the thing that drives us, that puts us in the position to achieve happiness. My car makes me happy. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance, champion mentality. Keep hooping, my friends. Keep hooping.
Yeah, appreciate all the support. I enjoyed hanging out and watching hoops with y'all today. Looking for another fun-filled day of hoops tomorrow. Like I said, we starting early. 12:45 with a special unrivaled now what with the nephew. We got the baseline brunch bringing it in for the evening, and we're gonna wrap it up with some unrivaled hoops and on the court with Jay and Sess to recap the unrivaled day. Y'all, until next time, man, I love y'all to life, man. Hit that like and the share. They both right there. If this is your first time here, man, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and don't miss the next drop. That's Coach Coleman. Y'all, good night. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Love y'all to life. We out.